It is rumored that when the toilets on an airplane become full, the pilot can release the waste from the aircraft at the push of a button. Because temperatures at high altitude are extremely low, the waste supposedly freezes into blue chunks of ice that eventually fall to the ground. Some villagers are said to have mistaken these ice blocks for gifts from God and even eaten them. But is this really true? To test this claim, we had Tori and Kari weld together a small metal aircraft model for a preliminary experiment. Next, we headed to a space research facility where a massive industrial fan can simulate the high-speed airflow of an aircraft in flight. The system also includes a cooling function, perfect for recreating low-temperature conditions at high altitude. Once the machine was powered on, they opened bottles filled with simulated waste. Under the force of the wind, the liquid was blown toward the rear of the aircraft. 5 minutes later, some of the liquid clinging to the fuselage began to freeze into blue ice. Could the myth actually be true? We then faced our first major challenge. How could these ice chunks detach on their own? Since air temperature increases as an aircraft descends, we decided to simulate the descent process. As the temperature rose, the ice really did begin to fall off. But that raised another question. Would the ice completely melt before reaching the ground? To find out, we rented a small airplane and dumped a bucket of ice from the aircraft midair. Since both Tori and I are afraid of heights, this task had to be handled by Kari alone. After the plane reached an altitude of 4,000 meters, Kari jumped from the aircraft with the ice at 1,500 meters. The ice was still largely intact. When the ice finally hit the ground, we rushed over to inspect the impact site. It had blasted a deep crater into the ground, and its size hadn't changed much at all. So it looks like one thing is certain. If you ever see ice of a strange color outdoors, do not lick it.